How beneficial has it been to you?
It's been very beneficial. I've been allowed to do things that I haven't been able to do before. So I'm blessed to be able to be in this position and blessed to have the things that I have for sure.
A couple of the other survey questions I had is, what did you first buy with your NIL money?
My first big purchase was my car. Yeah, car.
What'd you buy?
Scat Pack. Dodge Charger Scat Pack.
Okay.
Yeah, I love it.
Awesome. Do you know what NIL Go is and how do you report your money?
Is that new thing that they're doing now? Yeah, we had a meeting about it, so I know a little bit about it. Something, I forget, if it's a certain amount, you have to like log it in. Yeah, so something like that. Yeah.
Do you should players have a bigger say in collective bargaining or bargaining in schools?
Is that like talking about like how much you want? Oh yeah. I mean, I feel like they're the ones performing, so yeah, they should be able to have a discussion about it. But it's really at the end of the day, it's going to be what the head coach or the admin people want. So
I have just two more here. What's your preferred CFP format? If you were to design a college football playoff?
I like how it is right now. Or you can expand it some more if you want. But I like how it is right now. I don't have any problems with it. Like 12 teams is good. Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah, for sure.
And then my last one was, what's your favorite opposing venue and why?
Old State. It's the hardest one that I've probably played in, but just 100K fans yelling at you ain't no better feeling. So wish we would have been on the other side of it, but it was fun hearing that. I couldn't hear y'all were talking to me, and I'm like, huh? In the game, so yeah, it was crazy.
Thank you so much.
Sir.
Appreciate it.
Elijah, after last season ended and you guys had some time to kind of decompress a little bit and sort of put that loss behind you, like when you thought about that season and what you guys accomplished in year one, has it even really sunk in yet what you were able to do to turn the program around?
A little bit. Nah, we turned I turned the page so quick. I kind of need to reflect some more. But at the end of the day, my goal's always been to win championships. Since I've been a kid, I've been taught like you want to be hoisting the trophy at the end. And so it was a great season, but it didn't end how I wanted it to end. So yeah.
What was it like to see the way campus and the students kind of embraced Coach Signetti throughout the season?
Man, it was crazy. They were talking about, before the season started, you heard the buzz that you would go around and be, yeah, we really want to rally around the football team, the coach and everybody, but you don't really know how it's going to be until you're really in that moment. And as each week went by, they came out more and more and more and continued to show love. So it was great.
Do you ever kind of banter with the basketball players like this is a football school now?
Nah, we haven't. We need to keep it cordial. We need to make it a football and basketball school. So hopefully both of us continue to keep winning, you know?
Sig said he doesn't want to sustain it, he wants to improve it. Kind of the mindset for you guys for the program.
So sorry, can you say it again?
Sig said he doesn't want to sustain the success from last year, he wants to improve it.
Oh yeah, for sure. Like if you staying the same and that's not good. You always want to improve on. We don't want to go to college football playoffs and lose in round one again. That's not the goal. The goal is to win national championship, and that's what we're working hard to do every single day. So definitely want to improve on the next.
What areas are you working to improve?
For me personally, a little bit of everything. I mean, I'm nowhere where I want to be. That's blocking, route running. I had a couple drops that I shouldn't have had last year, so I want to have 0 drops this year. Just stuff like that. Just all the little details, fine-tuning the stuff that I don't do good and continue to do to improve on the things I do good. So just a little bit of everything, you know.
How's things been with Fernando Mendoza?
Man, it's been great. That's my guy right there. Even not even just on the field, off the field, we're tight. We talk about stuff other than football, so it's been good. And building that chemistry, like for a quarterback, I know how it goes now. So if I run a route and he misses me and I'm open, I say, all right, like you know, it's just sometimes he's not used to that concept maybe. So it's been good so far. We got a lot of work in the summer, and I'm excited for us to continue to do so in our camp.
One NIL question, sorry. Were you able to front load things, get things done for July 1st?
As in what?
As in whatever your deal is for this next year?
Oh yeah, I got everything situated. Me and Coach Sig talked, and everything's been great so far.
Yeah. When did you finalize that?
I didn't know if I was going to come back after the Notre Dame game, but I decided it was the best for me to come back. So we did it around then.
Okay.
Yeah.
What were the factors in your decision to come back?
Really, from to be honest, I didn't have 1,000 yards. I know it's a little different, but I had 952. Should have had 1,000 easy, but just little stuff like that. And the feeling of that after the Notre Dame game, you're like, man, we we blew it, but we want to come back and improve on that. So I want to do it for myself and for the team. So I came back. But I'm happy with the decision, 100%.
Elijah, were you able to talk to NFL scouts a little bit or get like feedback when you made your decision to come back?
Oh, nah, not really. I try not to pay attention to it. Of course, everybody tells me that I'm hearing good things from the scouts and this and that. You see your draft profile and stuff sometimes, but I feel like I could have been drafted if I had won in this past year. But I want to improve my stock. My goal is to be a first rounder this year, and God willingly, hope I can do that.
Following up on the question about
yes, sir. Appreciate you.
Following up on the question about Fernando, does it take like a quarterback with a certain type of confidence or swagger to play for Coach Cignetti?
A little bit, but if you see Kurt and Fernando's swag they're two totally different. But I love Kurt. I love Kurt. Shout out Kurt, that's my dog. I was just texting him the other day, but he ain't got much swag, you know. He ain't got much swag. But he a good dude, godly man. He a married man. Love his wife, great dude. But he don't got too much swag. Fernando got a little bit. He a Florida boy, you know, South Florida, so he got a little bit of swag with him. But both of them some good dudes.
So why were both of them, or obviously Fernando hasn't played yet, but if it goes well, why would both of them click with Coach Cignetti, do you think?
I feel like the offense it's a good offense for quarterbacks. Coach Sig knows he's been with good quarterbacks. He knows what it takes to be a good quarterback. And we don't want to talk about, we got Coach, Tino that's my guy. Me and Tino real close. Love Tino. So he's a great quarterback coach. Had Kurt operating well. And then we got Coach Whitmer now. He's coming from the NFL, bringing NFL knowledge, NFL concepts. And I feel like it's been great for Fernando so far. They tell me they love him, and he's a great coach. So I feel like it's going to go great.
And where does Coach Shanahan fit into that mixture?
Yeah, I mean, he's my receiver coach, but he's the offensive coordinator. So he's even told me it's just a collaborative effort. They all work together. I like this, I may not like that, and they just collab. So I feel like that's a big reason why we have our success, because they work so well together and mesh well together.
Thank you, appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
You haven't played with Fernando, obviously, in a game yet, but just from practice and being in a huddle with him, what is different from him and how he sort of commands a huddle and Curtis?
Yeah, it's actually commanding the huddle is pretty similar. Fernando may be a little more outgoing, but Kurt, if he don't like something, he will speak on it too. But both of them command the huddle well, and as soon as they say something, we listen. We go as far as he runs the boat. Fernando runs the show just like Kurt did. We following them, you know.
How long did it take for when Fernando transferred here and got on campus that you guys felt like you really started to click as an offense?
Kind of towards the end of spring. Like in the beginning of spring ball, it was a little slow, but like towards the middle and end of the spring, we started looking real well, and he was spinning it, so it was good. And he's really looking great so far in the throwing sessions that we've had too.
Is there a specific moment where Fernando may have impressed you, or is anything you've seen from him where you realize that he could be that guy?
Yeah,
for you?
it honestly wasn't even him throwing. He got out the pocket one time during the spring and then took it for like 60 down the sideline and just running past him. I was like, okay, this boy can play some ball, and it was that when I was like, okay, he's like that.
Have you noticed anything from BB or Hemby at the running back position?
Yeah, both them boys got some juice for sure. They both can do it in the run game and in the passing game. They're gonna be some great running backs this year. Along with my boy KB, all three of them gonna be a great trio.
I want to go back to Curtis really quickly. Last year, we found out after the season that played the whole year on a torn ACL. Did you guys know that he was dealing with that?
Nah, we didn't even know that. I mean, he had his new knee brace on, so we knew maybe something was bothering him, but we didn't know it was to that extent. But he kept it like a professional. He ain't tell us, but he continued to put his work in every single day, and ain't complaining about it at all. I respect that man for that, for sure.
Elijah, what can you tell us about Fernando?
He a good dude. He's a great quarterback. Just outside of football, he's good. He's a good dude. Somebody you would want to be around. Somebody you would want to hang out with. And then when he's on that field and he flips that switch, he's about his business. He'll yell at me. He'll yell at the eighth string or whatever. So that's good, and that's what you want to see out your quarterback.
What about his arm strength and the way he throws the ball and his anticipation? Does he throw the open? All those things that you would say about a quarterback.
Yeah, for sure. His arm talent is great. One of the best arm talents I feel like in the nation. And yeah, anticipation-wise, it's been going good. Of course, he's new to the offense, so sometimes you're gonna be late on stuff. But for the most part, he's been looking real good. In the summer, I can really tell he's been putting that time in the playbook and staying in the facility, watching film. Because you watch him operate. You see one read, he knows it's gone. He knows where his next read is and where his guys are going to be. And he's been looking real smooth so far.
You had a great season last year. What would you like to see the offense do slightly better? Bring those things from last year that were very good and then add to that.
Yeah. That's good. That's a good one. Continue to be creative in what we do. We have a Coach Shanahan, our receiver coach, is a great offensive coordinator. He talks to us about what we like. Just continue to get us involved in what she has been doing, and I feel like we're gonna have a even better year on offense this year.
What was the most fun for you being around the fans and having a historic season?
Yeah.
And then you're in the playoffs. Alabama's not in the playoffs. Texas A&M's not in the playoffs. All these teams around the country have spent much more on their football programs normally, but Indiana.
Yeah, I mean, it was great. That was we wanted to be there, and we won, and we were able to be there, so it was great. We want to do the same thing this year. We've seen a lot of good teams. I'm glad we're in that fire, and we know that experience to prepare us for the big games this year.
Aside from the playoff, what was your favorite moment or game from last season?
Purdue was my first snow game. That was fun. Michigan, of course. I didn't play how I wanted in Michigan, but just scoring that touchdown here in the crowd roar, that was great. And let's see, what else? Maryland like I was talking up there, Maryland stuck out with me just because the way the fans stuck out that game throughout the rain. It was coming down, and that was really a good game for me, and just seeing the fans staying with us and everything.
What's your Curt Cignetti moment?
Curt Cignetti moment?
Because he coached receivers, right?
Yeah, he
did.
Yeah, probably it was after the Northwestern game. I think I had over 100 yards. I'm feeling good on Monday, having a good practice. He's like, Sarratt, come here. He's like, are you gonna block this week, or are you gonna be soft? And I'm like, dang, coach, thought I had a good game. Right? Just stuff like that. But he keeps you humble, which is good. It's good.
Is there anyone on the roster who most closely resembles Cignetti?
Nah, I can't say. No. I can't say anyone. Coach Sig is his own person. It's hard to imitate him for sure.
You guys like it when he's up on the stage, sort of putting on a show for you guys?
Oh yeah, it's cool for him to have our backs like he does. It makes us want to go out there and play hard and win those games for him. So we appreciate him going out on a limb for us and really working for us for sure.
Cover Penn State. You obviously have him on the schedule this year.
Yeah.
What excites you most about going